What's up, bradleyaidanjohnson here. I'm a little bit sick. Oh, my chest, cold, whatever. So if I'm not as animated today during this rant, I apologize. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to get it in, but you know, whatever. I'm just gonna get into it. New day, new rant. Hey, singing. So, this is going somewhere random. Yeah, there you go. Girls and muscle. Now I've done a video on this before. If I remember to annotate, it'll be there. Click. Now, I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, right? If you don't know about girls, do you think girls training in the gym, lifting weights, are going to make them all giant and muscular? Then, okay. Go to another video for the science on it, because I'm not going to do that here. I just want to know, are the females that think this, or the males that think this for that matter, are you incredibly lazy or incredibly stupid? I want to, you know, clarify why I'm asking these ones. Are you incredibly lazy or are you incredibly stupid? Because if I didn't want to train or I didn't want to do something, the first thing I would do is I'd come up with a stupid excuse so as not to do it. For instance, sitting down, I'm like, what am I, 16 years old, mum says wash the dishes, I'm like, I would, but kind of cut my finger. You see it? Can you see it? I kind of cut my finger. Hurts too much. If I get it in that soapy water, it's going to sting. Could go septic somehow because of the food that might mix with it. And could end up losing the finger. Then I walk around like this. And, you know, I don't want to be that guy. So, no, I can't. I'm sorry, Mum. But I still love you, though. Okay? That's my stupid excuse, right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't hold any water. It's completely crap. I just don't want to wash the dishes. The truth is, washing the dishes, no, I don't want to. That's what I should have said, but I can't say that to my mum, so I made up some crap excuse. Now, the crap excuse for the women / guys, for regards to not weight training, is, yeah, I would work out, but you see, I don't want to become really big and muscular. I just want to get toned. See, because I just want to get toned, I don't want to work out too much because I'll get all muscular and the guys won't like me anymore. So, not really going for that look. Okay, that's a stupid excuse. Or you actually, this is, and I don't know which one's worse. I don't know if this is the best lie you can come up with. It's like, that's the best lie you can come up with. Or if you really do believe, despite the fact you've been traveling around this earth your whole life, and you've never in your life, not once, up close, in the real world where you exist, seen a woman that you would call too muscular. If you have, stop me. Look, take a second, think back, think last year before that, 3 years before that. Have you in your life ever walked up to a real person in the real world, seen a woman and said, she is too muscular? Look at her muscles, they're too big. Have you ever seen that before in the real world? How many? Is it 0? 0 for me as well. I've never walked up to a woman and seen that. I've never seen that. I've never been a thing. You ever been in the club, you've been sitting there chilling in the club, like, oh, we in the club, up in the club. I'm not really playing in clubs now, a little bit old, I haven't been clubbing a long time, so let's assume it's R. Kelly. You're sitting there and you're like, oh, whoa, hey. Look at that girl over there. Where? That one. Oh man, she's too muscular. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing, homie. Ridiculous. You've never seen that before. No guy has ever seen that before. No woman has ever seen that before. No one has ever seen that before. So the idea of you thinking that you could be the first ever muscular woman that you've ever seen, or your friends have ever seen, or your friends of your friends have ever seen in their entire lives is something to be afraid of from entering the gym. That muscle building would be so easy for you, that you are such a natural, that you are the bodybuilding goddess, that you want to walk in the gym, walk out of it too muscular. I did. Damn, how am I going to get rid of all this muscle? It's so stupid that I can't believe, I'm going to choose not to believe that the people I walk around with, that I trust to drive automobiles near me, that might hit into me with using their intellect not to hit me down, are the same people thinking that their bodies can magically grow muscles like fairies grow wings. So, I don't know, which one is it? Are you crazy stupid or crazy lazy? Crazy lazy, crazy stupid. Pick your poison, yeah? You must be one of those two. Because I'm not even going to get into why you can or can't or anything. I'm just going to say, I can't take that. That, just hearing it vexes me. Got my paper. Which side? Okay, this side. Yeah, nutrient timing. You might say it's the same thing as intermittent fasting. It's not. It's when people ask me stupid, and you know what, I'm gonna link this. I'm not even gonna go just nutrient time. I wanna take with timing anything. When people ask me, when's the best time to work out? Is it in the morning? Is it in the afternoon? Is it after you eat? Is it before you eat? Is it in the evening? Is it before you go to bed? I heard if you train at this time, it's bad. And then people say, when should I eat this meal? Should I have protein in the morning? Should I not have carbs at night? Like, okay, I'm gonna give you the best answer for this question, okay? For maximum fuel efficiency, when should you put fuel in your car? Let's say you want to drive the furthest distance. Would you put petrol, unleaded, diesel, whatever you're using, into your car? Gas, if you're in America, sorry, if you don't know what I'm talking about. When should you put gas into your car? Should you put it in the morning, midday, or in the evening? And how should you hold the nozzle? Should you turn it upside down and squirt? Should you squirt in small bursts or hold for a long time? Also, for maximum fuel efficiency, when should you drive? On a Monday or on a Wednesday? When's the best day for making the fuel last as long as possible in your car? Now, anyone should know that drives a car, these are the most ridiculous questions that make no freaking sense. Now, why is it when you take it back to the body, all of a sudden, this makes sense? This is a good question. To a car, it's like, well, you put fuel in and you drive. What the hell are you talking about? To the body, it's like, no. The body's this crazy magical engine that if you put fuel in the morning, it'll be like, burn all that fuel, it's the morning. Put it in the evening, be like, I ain't burning shit. I don't need to burn it, it's the evening. I don't burn fuel in the evening. I just drive around on pixie dust. It's absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't matter. Also, it doesn't matter. So don't ask me these questions anymore. When should I train? When should I work out? I'll tell you when you should train. Whenever you feel like it, whenever it's gonna allow you to fit into your day and not miss sessions ever. And when should you eat? When you're hungry and feeling down and you wanna eat something to pick your frown upside down. Okay, next one. I've got carbs at night. It's the same rant. Carbs at night, because your body will store all the carbs as fat because. Like what? Like, oh god, your tiny little concepts of how the body works. Like you put something in your body, your body's like, whoa, sugar, let's do something with it. It's like, no, it's smarter than that. Okay. Alright. The bench, I kind of did a video. The bench press doesn't build chest. When this started sweeping YouTube, I did this to myself. Whoa! That doesn't make any sense. The bench press doesn't build chest. The bench press doesn't build chest. I mean, forget getting into too much of okay, you know, I would explain where it came from. Because under MRI scans, you know, checking out the muscles and the activation of fibers within the muscle post-exercise, they found that the decline bench press gave more stimulus than other bench press variants. And but it didn't have the upper chest stimulation, so they did the incline bench press, and the idea being if you do the incline bench press and the decline bench press, you get much better overall stimulation than using the flat bench press. And whilst that is still technically true, it does mean you now have to do 2 lifts when before you were pretty cool doing 1. You're still going to need a more shoulder specific lift, so you're still going to need to do press, which would have hit the upper chest. And if you're benching correctly, you should be hitting your lower chest pretty damn well enough. And also, most people actually don't want to build their lower chest, mostly because most sports don't require, and the actual aesthetic of it isn't that good. Lower chest, the lower you go down, obviously, this is what creates that man boob effect. You know, that women really like when your chest is really low, like a woman's, because that's what women like, right? When you look like you need a bra, because women like that, right? Oh, yeah. No. So the idea that the flat bench doesn't build your bench is based on the fact that most people don't know how to bench. So I made a bench video. If I remember to annotate the video, it will be here. Anyway, so most people don't know how to bench press, and so instead of thinking, am I a professional lifter? Have I put all of my attentiveness into this lift? How long have I been doing it for? Have I given it the true time and attention that it deserves? They think, nah, it's the exercise's fault. Even though people like Arnold Schwarzenegger did bench press and made one of the greatest chests of all time, don't work for me, because, you know, like, what did he know anyway? So we need another exercise. This is the bodybuilding thing, the bodybuilding fallacy. Throw exercises at it. Throw exercises at it. Just keep throwing exercises at it. And eventually, if my chest feels like, you know, oh, so I did 1,000,000 exercises, that's the right one. That's the right thing. That's what I should have done all the time. The bench press builds chest plenty good, plenty fine. It's just most people bench poorly. Most people aren't tight on their setup. Most people ain't got scapula retracted. Most people bench with their shoulders like this. This is not where the chest is. This is where your shoulders are. Your chest is down here. Yeah, most people just do it wrong. They don't pause at the chest, they bounce off the chest. If you bounce off the chest and don't spend time at the lower portion here, you're training more for your triceps, because what happens is you are using, think of yourself as a spring, you come down and you coil the spring, boing, and you come back up. What you're using here is the muscle tension that you've built up from the eccentric motion, the tightness here to explode out, as opposed to using the muscles of the chest if you come to a dead stop and just push. So if you stop here and wait, push, you build explosiveness in the chest and use more chest fibers. But what people do is they just bounce off the chest, don't really give their chest a workout, but then the lockout portion of the bench there is a tricep dominant movement. So they're more working their triceps, and plus they're flared out anyway, so they turn the bench into a shoulders and tricep movement. But it's the bench's fault, you know. Bench, no one you can't build your chest up. It's just it's like saying, what's next? Oh, the squat. The squat doesn't build legs. No, it's more of a lower back exercise. It's like, what? Come on, man. Don't be stupid all your life. Take a break from it sometime, a holy day. So, like, at the moment, I think the new one is that the deadlift doesn't build hamstrings. And it's like, have you ever done one before? Like, just set up for a deadlift. I'll tell you what to do. If you got a gym near you, if you have a home gym, set up a deadlift. Just set one up and add like 40 kilos weight on top of your 1 rep max, a weight that you couldn't possibly break the ground with, right? Do that, get in the bench press set position and pull with your legs. Don't let your hips go up, just keep your hips in place and just keep pulling with the upper body, and watch what you feel in your legs and your hamstrings just by pulling on that weight. And then you understand whether the deadlift, I'm not even gonna, anyway, next.